Ask a very simple question.
If it's not okay for a president's family to be involved in foreign businesses, why was it okay for your son when you were vice president? Vice President Biden?
Look, my son did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Did you make a mistake by letting him? You were the point person on Ukraine at the time, if you can answer.
Look, my son's statement speaks for itself. I did my job. I never discussed a single thing with my son about anything having to do with Ukraine.
It's a legitimate question, is it not?
It absolutely is, and he didn't answer it there. I mean, so at some point he'll be asked it again. Maybe a voter will ask the question, and that is often much more difficult for a candidate to ignore that. But look, how this plays in the mind of the electorate, we don't have an understanding of it yet. If you like Joe Biden, it probably does not affect you at all. But if you have some concerns about, is this still a little too swampy, to borrow a word that's overused? But one thing that I was talking to a lot of Democrats afterward, they were, it looked like he was answering this for the very first time. He's had several weeks to think about this, and it was not a passionate defense of "this is my son, how dare President Trump," pounding his fist to his statement speaks for itself. Clearly a sign of unease about how Hunter Biden is intersecting with all of this.
And many wondered why he didn't try to pivot more to the Trump family. But we do know that so far Trump's attacks and repeated bringing up of conspiracy theories surrounding Ukraine and the Bidens has not actually had an impact in Biden in the polls, that he has maintained a pretty steady level in the polling.
I don't know how many other people around this table reported on Hunter Biden joining the board of Burisma in real time. I did. And what's amazing to me is Biden is giving this answer when in real time it was clear that the vice president's office felt deeply uncomfortable about what was transpiring. They punted reporters over. They said Hunter's a private citizen. We have nothing to do with this. Talk to his office. His office said he's traveling. When's he coming back? We don't know. Does he have an assistant? Yes. Where is that person? They're traveling. When are they coming back? We don't know. In real time, you could see that there was a lot of discomfort over this decision. And so the fact that the former vice president's coming up with this kind of answer at this late date just makes me wonder a little bit.
And I think there's an opportunity there, right? There is an opportunity to say D.C. can be better. This wasn't a great idea. It wasn't a great idea. Hunter Biden said in that interview it wasn't a great idea, actually. And Biden is missing this opportunity to, one, try to stake a claim on making D.C. better, something that I realized, Donald Trump said he was going to clean up the swamp, but also then being able to attack the president for what his kids are doing.
I think you make a great point. I think voters give you grace if you look them in the eye and say it was a mistake, it won't happen again.
Yeah.
But to your point, going back in time.